All right, yeah, we got a 30-minute Fable demo. Holy shit. I heard from Ethos they actually showed gameplay, man. Let's see what it's about. Why did they do this after the Xbox showcase? I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably about to put this on 1.2.
Fable is a beautiful open-world action RPG, packed with drama, jeopardy, and high-stakes choices that change the world. But at the heart of Fable is a game within a game. An endless interconnected life sim where you'll be remembered for changing people's lives, building property empires, manipulating the economic fate of entire settlements, and more.
No, not sinuses.
And as you do all this, you'll build different identities and experience a complex, nuanced morality that is so much more than good versus evil. It's what you do in Fable when you aren't saving the world.
You can make a morally gray character?
Building an extraordinary life. Let's dive in. Here I am in the middle.
If you can make an actually morally gray character, that'd be fire. I'd make like a Robin Hood in this shit, bro. Just rob the rich and give to the poor the entire time.
Of Oakshire, one of the 6 regions in our visually diverse open world. It's characterised by beautiful rolling hills and lush...
I like the art design.
Inspired by the British countryside. There are settlements of different sizes throughout the world, each with their own population, traits and landmarks. Albion is full of variety. We can see one of those settlements up ahead. Silverbrook, a peaceful farming town, and the largest settlement in Oakshire.
No, I'm gonna choose the most evil path. Chill.
Silverbrook is all about farming, so it has an almost unhealthy obsession with vegetables, which can be seen in every detail of the environment.
Just do a drive-by, just destroying crops and shit. That's gonna be fire. Oh, you said your family down to their last squash, their last potato? I don't give a fuck.
It's in how the villagers have decorated their houses, their shops, and their streets. It's even in how they dress their scarecrows. When I enter a settlement, I quickly run into the beating heart of Albion. Its people. There are over 1,000 handcrafted, fully voiced NPCs, each one with their own job, home, routine, relationships, and memory. None of these villagers are scripted dressing. They have emergent behaviour powered by real-time systems. They go to work, they go to bed, they have hobbies and families. Sometimes, they just want to spend time in the pub.
You know somebody's gonna test that theory, right? There's gonna be some YouTuber that's just gonna follow each NPC around for hours at a time to see what they do. And then they're gonna tweet, man, they only had a limited number of lines, bro. Like, bro, fucking relax. There's only so much they can do. Relax.
Albion feels alive because its people...
They didn't have a million lines.
I've never been to Silverbrook. And because I've done nothing of note yet, Max, the stable hand here, is completely indifferent to me.
Got a minute? What do you want then?
So, if I ask him to follow me...
Just casually spreading COVID.
I don't deal with randos.
He won't. And he thought I was weird. That's fair.
Right then. Bye.
Well, there you go. Yes.
Chad, do we care if this is historically accurate? I'm just curious. Because, you know, the go woke, go broke gamers always talking about the historical accuracy of a video game. I just witnessed a medieval white man say he does not talk to randos. I just listened to a medieval white man use fucking ebonics. That shit's fucking funny, man.
If there's a connection between Isabel, the powerful red cloak, and the strange magical incidents being reported.
He said, "Isn't it?" I don't know. We're just giving it a pass because he's white. But if he was black, I feel like that pissed some people off. That's not historically accurate.
Called Arden, who lives nearby. Maybe they could help me find Isabel. And it seems there's a bit of a commotion in the town square. Let's see what's going on.
Someone needs to tell this little brat what's what. Oh, Hero, can you do me a favour and get this...
Butter bean head ass, boy.
No, I won't let you kill Colin. Hero.
Steve Harvey face ass. Mr. Potato Head face ass.
I'm a butcher, and Colin's just a pig.
Honey bun built ass nigga.
But I'm not. Am I, John?
Oh, I am
Melanated Caillou face ass. Ashy lip ass, boy.
Understand that pig?
Oh, yeah, the novelty wears off after a bit, trust me.
Colin's special. Please. We can eat something else at this little travel.
Little Bill face ass.
People are expecting a hog roast, kid, and I've been preparing this pig for ages.
I think I do like the dialogue and the dynamic cameras between them, but I do think the mouse sync could be a little bit better if I can nitpick it.
Just learn to communicate. Who knows what else I could achieve? I've got potential, hero. Don't let me end up on a spit. Please.
Well, this certainly qualifies as a magical incident.
Okay,
What
we
you're
got
seeing here
the
is
dialogue
not a
tree.
cinematic. It's just one of the hundreds of story conversations in our game. We have over 2 hours of high-quality, performance-captured cinematics, just like the ones you've seen in our trailers. But in these conversations, you'll make hundreds of branching
I'm
dialogue
killing the
choices
pig.
that change what happens and how people feel about you. It's important to note that every choice has a consequence. It's up
I like
to me
that.
if Colin lives or dies, and I think he should live. I mean, come on, he's a talking pig.
Let the pig live.
Yes!
Thanks, hero. I knew you'd understand.
I would have killed them because I bet a talking pig's
Don't
bacon
make me
tastes even
cheers.
better.
This is my pig, bought and paid for.
I can see his point, so I'm going to pay the butcher.
What's the pig worth to you? I'll cover it.
Oh, it's not just a pig. It's provisions, labour, faff. We're talking thousands.
2,000 gold. That seems pretty steep. All right, Colin's worth it.
Here. This should cover your expenses.
Fine. Those rumours about Dave's veg better be true. Feast going vegan.
I think why the facial animations are kind of wigging me out is because the voice acting is really good. So it's like you're already halfway there. Come on, man. Like let's sync it up a little bit better.
This year.
Hero!
The voice acting's engaging. I like
Mom
it.
gave me these, but I think you deserve them more.
Thanks. Maybe you could help me back. The guild sent me.
I like the art direction too, like with the
Strange
UI.
things happening around here.
Like what?
Who's in charge around here? And where's Arden, the hero?
Arden doesn't really come around here anymore. You should try the sheriff. His office is nearby. Come on, Colin. Let's go.
I've spared Colin's life. I've also gained reputations as virtuous and shrewd. In Fable, every action generates local reputation. You'll eventually be known for the reputations you build, and everyone will judge you on their own moral terms, often directly.
Nice way.
And this is at the center of our complex, nuanced take on morality,
Right?
evolving beyond just right and wrong. It reflects real life, where morality is
I'm trying to have 5 baby mamas on here. Nah, facts.
one person's good is another person's evil.
I might do 10.
Even being merciful will divide opinion.
Let's chat to some other folks and see what they think about me.
Hello there.
Jack the beggar.
You're that hero.
This is Jack the Beggar. He's a commoner who's unemployed right now, which is a shame, given he's a hard-working sort of person. On the right is how he feels about me. Jack
This is a Twitter nigga, by the way.
likes my virtuous reputation and thinks I'm principled. Other NPCs might feel differently about my choices because each has their own moral view on the choices
Unemployed.
they make. There are lots
saying
of ways
stupid
to interact
shit.
with NPCs. I'm going to give some gold to Jack because he seems nice, and he's a
Yeah,
veteran
Steam
as well.
chart watcher.
For you. I hope it helps.
Oh, this is going straight in my pocket. Cheers.
Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube.
And he felt I was being kind. Let's give him a bit more.
Here. Don't spend it all at once.
This takes the edge off. Thank you.
That
Like
made an
only
impact.
unemployed because TBH ain't
I've
put him
gained a
on.
reputation for being kind, and I'm known for it across Silverbrook. Everything you do has a consequence. Let's leave Jack.
So long. You're like a breath of fresh air, you know?
I do like Jack.
Gave him some money. He's still not gonna get up off
Maybe
his
I should
ass
buy him a
though.
gift. There are lots of shops with different stock across Albion. Let's go to the general store across the street to see what they have. Every business has NPCs working in them as part of their daily life. Just like Megan here.
This is some quality stuff.
Welcome, hero. What can I do for you?
This game gonna be 300 hours. I know, right? Isn't it great?
Doing my deal with Silverbrook gave me a shrewd reputation, and Megan here is a fan. She's an ambitious commoner, and she thinks I'm savvy because of my earlier deal making. Every NPC has unique characteristics driving who they are and what they think of you. You know what? Forget Jack. He's dead to me. I'm going to try flirting with Megan.
Phew. Is it hot around here, or is it just you?
Well, aren't you confident? Between you and me, I've always wanted to swoon.
That went well. Megan thinks I'm charming and flirty, and I've started to build a reputation for it in Silverbrook. Let's ask her out on a date.
Do you want to grab a drink or something?
Would you believe you're almost what I'm looking for?
Clearly she's interested, but I'm not worthy of her time just yet. She wants to date an entrepreneur who owns their own home.
And so you
only
could pipe
fancy
down the
clothes.
store owner and then get a
They're high
discount.
standards.
Double
She is
whammy.
ambitious after all. All right, I'm invested in taking Megan on.
She want a rich nigga,
Let's
6
go.
figures. That's my type.
I'll be
That's
back,
my
I'm sure.
type. Run a dick
Smashing
all
day.
night.
First, I'll need to buy a business to get.
Yeah, she went the medieval motion, man.
In Fable, I can literally buy any business. I could buy that bakery across the street, or around the corner, I could buy one of the stalls.
I'm sold.
But you know what? I think I like the pub, the Silver Trough. It's simple to buy a property, interact with the deed outside the front.
By the way, because there is a lot of walking in this, the difference between why this is boring and why this isn't boring and the God of War one was, because in the God of War one, all they did was walk around and press R2. At least they're engaging with systems in this shit. This is actual gameplay.
Income, price, and the number of people employed there. To be honest, I've always wanted to own a pub, so let's buy it. Maybe this is the
This
start
big
of-
ass map. Oh my lord.
I'm a proud new pub owner. Now I can set prices and wages, and I can manage the staff. Every villager performs differently.
Business
Here,
management.
Susan, the bartender, is great with customers because she's caring. And that's giving my pub an income boost of 10%. Thanks, Susan. The pub's understaffed, though. As the new owner, I should probably sort that out. And guess what? I know just the hard-working fellow. Let's go back to Jack the Beggar.
I hope you can name your businesses. I actually really like the UI in this game. It's clean.
I've also gained reputations as an entrepreneur and as rich because I bought the pub and it cost me a ton of gold.
You can kick chickens. Let's go. I'm kicking every chicken.
You're no longer dead to me.
Hi there.
Hey, you.
Jack still likes me for my kindness earlier, but I like that Jack is hardworking, so I'm going to give him a job in my pub.
You gotta wash your ass first.
I can probably do that, yeah.
I can hire anyone, providing they like me enough to accept my job offer. Great. Jack is thankful I've made a positive...
Plot twist, Jack is gonna rob you and he's gonna drink all your
Now a
booze.
bartender.
You just gave a homeless drunk a job at a fucking bar. That's crazy. I know he's gonna rob you.
Reputations you build,
They'd help with anything.
and they remember the things you do to them. Now the pub is fully staffed, and Jack can head off to work.
Be honest, you think
Take your
anybody's
time,
washing
Jack.
their ass in this game? You're not wrong. Yeah, you're right. He put on more people
Next,
than
I
me.
need some
You're right.
fancy clothes. Let's head to the tailor.
What a cheeky charmer.
There are lots of places I can update my look. Tailors, hairdressers, tattooists. And every settlement has different options available. There are rare outfits to discover in the more dangerous parts of Albion too. There are tons of options to create a unique look for your hero.
I can make them black, right?
This place looks fancy. Let's head inside.
I never seen a video of you giving someone a chain. I never seen a GI chain in day.
So much choice on offer.
We're closing soon.
Just like real life, wealth is a divisive topic, and Rhiannon,
Yeah, does anybody know? Can I make a black
in
character?
stark contrast to the
Or do I
average
have to
Rhiannon,
play as this
she's
dude?
very much not a fan of rich entrepreneurs, and she thinks I'm out of touch. Which makes sense, given she's humble. Let's have a look at what she's selling. Fancy clothes, hopefully.
Can I see your stuff?
Don't waste my time.
Rhiannon's jacking up the prices by 80% just for me. Looking closer reveals why. That's just how much she hates me. This
Damn.
is just one example of where your choices ripple through all the interconnected systems.
Why she hate me though?
And here, I've got her character customizer. I'm free at any time to find a wardrobe and change a bunch of different things about myself. I can change my skin tone, body, head, hair, and lots more.
Oh, okay. So this is where you create your
In the
character.
tailor, I can only buy clothes. But there's over 120 different shops in Albion, each with their own stock and items to buy.
I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. Like me, if I see you increase the price 80% because you hate me, I'm gonna actually kill her. Can you kill people in this game? I'll kill the shop owner and just take everything. Blow the whole town up. Fuck
Let's
it.
finish
we
my
ball.
outfit with some fancy shoes.
Yeah, we gonna now it's free. Wow, wow, wow.
See you, Rhiannon.
Take care.
Yeah, all right.
We don't get on.
Why she do whatever?
Now I'm really looking the part. Let's check on my relationship with Megan. At any time, I can dip into property and people screens to track my loved ones, of which there could be many, because I can have relationships with everyone in Albion if I like.
Megan the
It would just
merchant.
take a while. While I'm here, I can see the reputation cloud on the right. It shows me what I'm known for in Silverbrook. As an entrepreneur, rich, kind, shrewd, and virtuous. On a single moral scale, these reputations would be seen the same way, as absolutely good or evil. However, as we've seen with Megan and Rhiannon, Fable's morality reflects the complexity of judgment we see in the world today, where everyone has their own moral view.
The last thing left for Megan is to own a
It's
home.
very immersive.
I'm a bit short on cash though, seeing as I paid a fortune to save Colin and bought a pub. But since I've bought it, I've been earning passive income. So let's swing by to collect it.
Sound but be evil. I thought the first mild inconvenience.
Nuanced, subjective view of who I am and what they think.
This
of me.
fit is not
If
it
I don't
though.
like my reputations in Silverbrook.
This fit is
I
not
can
it.
pay the town crier to change them. I give them gold, a lot of gold, and they spread a new reputation for me. If you're rich enough, you can change what people think of you.
Like a court gesture, you do.
Here I am at the Silver Trough, now under new management. Let's head inside and check.
He's
in
like a
on our employees.
medieval fedora hat tipper.
There's Susan, my star bartender from earlier.
Well, aren't you a do-gooder?
Hey, you. Working hard?
Just who I wanted to see. You.
Oh, she fancies me because she thinks I'm compassionate. Sorry, Susan. I only have eyes for Megan.
Keep at it.
You and me, boss. You and me.
Hey,
Hey, she's overly going,
And
bruh.
there's Jack. Let's say
I bet you she get a clap or
How's
something.
it going?
I get it.
you know me?
I knew you'd work out, Jack. He is a hard-working commoner after all. Keep up the good work.
Farewell.
See you, boss.
Things seem to be ticking over in here, so I'll head downstairs to the income chest to collect my
I get
profits.
it. It's crazy. Why not? Fuck it, man.
There's an income chest in every business I own and every property I live in. It means I don't have to go to each individual place, and I can collect all my income from any of them.
In the old ones, you could get STDs. Let's go. I'm trying to get one in.
I've got a decent amount of gold now. Time to pick off the last thing on Megan's list. Owning my own property in Silverbrook. Let's go house hunting.
Be in the
I can
middle
buy
of the fight, your
literally
shit just
any
be
house in
burning,
Albion.
bruh.
It would just take a while, and quite a bit of gold. But I like the look of this one. Nice garden, rural views, weird hairy pig statues out front. Let's have a look. Looks like I don't quite have enough money. That's a shame, but one thing I can do is pick up a shift at a job. There's a blacksmith just down the road. Hopefully I can go earn enough gold there. Going on dates, buying properties and businesses, and doing jobs are all part of the interconnected Fable experience.
Yeah.
It really adds to the sense of
Immersive.
immersion when I can take a break from saving the world to change the lives of the people around me and discover how the
You
simulation.
about to get to the combat?
I could play this part of the game forever, and I'd never run out of systemic toys to tinker with.
You shouldn't say that. I'm a logical person. Like, I just don't believe this shit. But I do feel like this is potential for a fucking class action lawsuit. You know there's going to be some insult. You said it was unlimited systematic toys and tinker when I was able to get 400,000 hours out of that. Should I got a Might want to reword that.
But today I fancy a try at blacksmithing. It's as simple as walking up to the anvil to start a shift. No prior experience required. In the interest of time, we've reduced the time limit here. But regardless, it's a classic case of risk versus reward.
Wow, you gotta really be a fucking
I'm
weapons
constantly
maker.
having to balance speed versus precision, while trying to earn as much as I can.
Combat's at the end. Yeah, like I literally just watched like 20 minutes of immersion. Like I'm sold on that. I'm gonna skip ahead. I wanna see a little bit of the combat now. Excuse me.
Looks like it went well.
That was quite the date, hero. Loved it.
Hey, you.
Oh, here
Firing arrows around the place, they'll start to perceive me as reckless.
Oh, let's go back. Co-op.
wine.
She's not happy about that, and she thinks I'm being heartless. But because in Fable morality is subjective and varies from person to person, not everybody will have a problem with that. There might even be someone who fancies me because I'm heartless.
Exactly. Every bad boy got a Bonnie and Clyde.
If I start firing arrows around the place, they'll start to perceive me as reckless.
Reckless endangerment. And then somebody going, ooh, nigga, look at you just shooting shit. Oh, I'm about to shoot everybody in this
Now
city.
I've gone too far, but I'm in the mood for a fight.
Why did he run up like that? Watch the animation when he runs up.
Fight.
Oh, yoo-hoo! Yeah, that nigga ran up like Carl Anthony. That shit sassy as hell, bruh. That's fucking funny. Ooh.
You can express yourself with your own combat style, combining strength, skill, and will in style-weaving combat.
Ooh, okay.
Choose the weapons, skills, and abilities you want to use and blend them seamlessly together.
Oh yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, I already seen enough. This is a day one cop, chat. Between all that immersion shit and then the combat is fire too. When this come out, they delayed it to next year. Thank God, because I really want to play this game. I think February of next year. What is he doing? Is it a counter?
I'm putting up a fight, but backup will keep on coming until I leave Silverbrook.
Okay, GTA mechanics, you can get 5 stars.
Or not. I think a tactical retreat.
Damn, he teleporting like fucking Nightcrawler and shit.
Now I have a bounty on my head which will grow with more crime. I can immediately pay it, or pay a reduced fine, if I spend long enough out of town. My reputations don't disappear with my bounty, though.
Yeah. This might be a game of the year contender, chat. We get to do the race. Holy shit. I'm not gonna hold you. This is why I want to start a consulting company, because if I could consult this company, like, all right, when you guys are putting the trailer together, in the script, tell them we added something called the TK mechanic. So when the police come after you, you can pay the fee to get off, or you can do the race and then pay a smaller fee. We call it the TK mechanic. I swear to God, when this came on the stream, the chat would fucking go crazy, bro.
A criminal. It'll
like, just trust me. Call it the TK mechanic.
Or until I've made an expensive visit to the town crier. Because the people in Albion remember what you do.
The TK engine. Oh, shit. We doing a race.
Over the past 25 minutes or so, I've bought a pub and a house, been a landlord, and changed a beggar's life. I've customized my look, saved a magic talking pig, fought the law, and I've built a relationship with just one of Albion's 1,000 handcrafted, fully voiced NPCs. And here's the reputation cloud again. I'm rich and charming because of my
1,000 voiced NPCs.
I'm also a criminal and a killer due to my reckless behavior.
Hell yeah, that's me.
Yet, I'm shrewd for saving Colin and an entrepreneur because I bought...
I'm a bad boy with a heart of
I
gold.
built a complex, rich identity in Silverbrook.
This on all platforms? I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you. Asha, you might want to make this one an exclusive. I don't know.
I'm not simply good or evil. I'm so much more than that. There are many more settlements across Albion to explore.
I said, no, don't say that.
Everyone will have their own perspective on what I do as I build an extraordinary life. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more in-depth Fable information as we move closer to our launch.
Yo, truthfully, I did not know what to expect from this reboot of Fable, but this shit looks like a labor of love, chat. That's a fire statue, too. This looks like a labor of love. This looks like one of them 101s, man, that you can just get lost. Oh, right there. It's coming to PS5 chat. It's not exclusive. Yeah, this is a day one cop. We on this shit. We are 100% on this shit. So that's the new gameplay. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I'm glad that they pushed it back to next year. Give them some space to actually, you know, get some eyeballs on the game. Was my most anticipated game this year, so I'm kind of hurting inside that it got delayed, but it's the best. It's for the best. There's too many other games coming out, man. Looks better than Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is a sandbox game. You got to make your own fun. This game is handcrafted, concise fun, so there's no need to compare it to the Crimson Desert. You got to earn your fun in that game. We don't have to earn our fun here. It's just there. Excuse me. Cyclops gameplay revealed. Let me see if I can get the YouTube trailer. It's that time of the month to act like I'm coming back to Marvel Rivals. Let's do it. Woo, Marvel Rivals live service.
Victory is in my sight.
I like his design.
Right on target.
Oh, he can shoot off walls. That's fire.
Get off my lawn. Full blast.
Did he push the enemy back? Laser Moon Knight. Oh, that's cool. He's got an AoE.
Propulsion beam.
Hey, maybe because I'm not a big Cyclops fan. I ain't never seen this nigga do all this shit with his lasers before. Oh, he going kind of crazy.
No more holding back.
The new Cyclops moving different. Yeah, I'm ignorant to Cyclops. Okay.
To me, my X-Men.
His kit seems pretty simple. He's cool. He's gonna be out in 2 days. Chat, y'all think I? Let me get myself together before I lie. Chat, y'all think I should come back to Marvel? All right, I ain't gonna act like I'm playing this shit. It looked good though. It looked good. Shout out to the Marvel Rivals fans. Y'all eating, man. Y'all keep fighting the good fight in your live service games, man. What else I got for you? Xbox denies that Gears of War E-Day is skipping PS5. Wait, the Gears of War E-Day skipping PS5 was a last-minute decision, but nobody believes that. So there was a rumor going around on social media. It came from some podcast, one of the reputable writers. I forgot who said it. They'll probably say it in this article, but I saw it on Twitter that apparently the day of, on Sunday, when they were planning to show off Gears of War E-Day, at the very last minute, they decided it wasn't going to come to the PS5 and it was going to be it was going to be an Xbox exclusive. Now there's an article saying otherwise. An Xbox marketing boss has denied that Gears of War E-Day is skipping PS5 was a last-minute decision, despite fans discovering what they believe is overwhelming evidence that it was. After it was discovered that Microsoft hastily removed a recent video showing a PS5 logo for Gears of War E-Day, see below. Marketing boss Aaron Greenberg said it's not true that Microsoft canceled a PS5 edition of the game at the last minute. They take the image down? We just limited the knowledge of this news to a very small internal group. Intention was to share this news first with our players and everyone else watching the showcase, he said. It is not true that it was a last-minute decision to have E-Day be an Xbox console exclusive. An Xbox official podcast, Gears of War E-Day Deep Dive episode, went private on YouTube after it was discovered that a Gears of War E-Day trailer presented in the podcast showed the game coming out in PS5. Oh, so they had a little bit of they had some paid promotion on an Xbox Pro podcast, and right there it does say PS5. To be fair, though, before I get to the rest of this article, to be fair, this honestly could have been a blunder, because this is just an image. It's just an asset, right? This could have been some intern or somebody at Microsoft sent them the wrong asset. They were supposed to send them the updated one, and they sent an old one. It's just a fucking picture. But it's hard to know. That's an easy thing to miss, not gonna lie. That's to argue that's an easy thing to mess up. You send the wrong file. Asked when Microsoft made the call to, especially when you're dealing with thousands of people every day, like especially in the media, it's easy to potentially fuck up. Asked when Microsoft made the call not to bring E-Day to PS5, Greensberg said he became aware of it roughly a month in advance, but he didn't clarify any further. On the night before the Xbox Game Showcase, reporter Jeff Grubb said Microsoft had been working on a PS5 edition of E-Day but canceled it. Gears of War E-Day was going to be on PS5, not anymore. that just happened. That's a decision that just got made, Grubb said on June 6th. After the showcase on June 7th, where E-Day was announced as a console exclusive for Xbox, Grubb said, there's basically a finished version of Gears for PlayStation sitting on a hard drive. Retailer listing for a PS5 edition of the game were also discovered, though these can be unreliable. People also thought that E-Day was going to release on PS5 because Microsoft brought Gears of War Reloaded to PS5 in 2025. It was the first Gears game ever on the PlayStation platform, and it just sucked. If it's on a hard drive, you got to have proof, man. You don't want to get hit with, I don't know, get yourself blackballed. But this may have not been the first time that Microsoft told one of its teams to stop working on a version of the game for the Sony's console. Redfall director Harvey Smith said in an interview in 2023 following Microsoft's buyout of Bethesda that Microsoft told them no PS5 at the time. Microsoft said it had not pulled any games from PlayStation, but it did not deny that Smith had said that it was canceled a Redfall PS5 edition. E-Day and Clockwork Revolution have two of Microsoft's upcoming Xbox console exclusives, and more are coming as part of the CEO's Asha Swarmer's efforts to reset the Xbox business and convince people to buy an Xbox. What y'all think? You think they lying? You think it was last second or it was something that was planned? Honestly, I don't know. And can I be honest? I don't care. I don't care. I got every platform, so I don't give a fuck. Console wars are for brokies. Like, that's the truth. Console wars are for fucking brokies, bro. I got a PS5, I got a PC, I got an Xbox. Now, if you don't, I can understand. Maybe if you only have a PS5 and you were looking forward to it, I could see maybe you being a little bit upset. But I mean, Gears has traditionally been an Xbox game, so sounds last second to me. It's just the reason why I don't know what to think about this one is it's hearsay, right? It's just a reporter saying it's on a hard drive. Well, do you have evidence of that? There's no actual evidence. There's hearsay of this shit. This honestly could have just been an intern at Microsoft sent an email. Because let me tell you how it works with these businesses, right? Working with these game companies. You go to an event or you shoot like a piece of content with them, and they'll be like, hey, later today or maybe tomorrow, we're going to email you over some assets you can use in your video. This could be one of those situations where they shot the interview. These people sitting on the couch from Xbox or whoever this is from Xbox says, hey, our people from Microsoft are going to shoot you over some assets to use and to edit into your podcast. Because this is not edited in live. This is edited in later. So these are assets that were sent to them later. This could have been as simple as a Microsoft employee accidentally sending the wrong file. This could have got canceled 3 months ago. We don't know. And they got the wrong fucking file. That's why I said I don't know what to believe. It's all hearsay. Either way, it really doesn't fucking matter. I got everything, so I'm gonna play it regardless. Gears of War E-Day looks fire. Wow, 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 wow. Facebook Marketplace got them things for the low. Yeah, but you got to bring a weapon with you to protect yourself when you go on Facebook Marketplace. There's an article saying it wasn't a last-minute decision. Yeah, this is the one right here. Yeah, this was last second, and that's okay. Honestly, don't care. When was the last time Gears was relevant? That's real. That shit is irrelevant. He said a pawn shop. I don't know if I would buy a console from a pawn shop. I don't know why. I just wouldn't trust it, man. I don't know. Gears news. Either it could be. I got other Gear news. You might feel, or you might feel. This one was getting a little bit of hoopla. Wall bouncing, as we know it, will not be part of Gears of War E-Day's gameplay. We have forms of wall canceling in there, but you won't be able to do wall bouncing the way you've done it in the past, the developer said. There are lots of other things you can do. There are ways to play with it. It's not entirely gone. We think we found a balance in terms of how that really feels. But back to my catchphrase, it is a new game. If you come back expecting to play exactly like a previous Gears game, it won't be that way. It'll probably be an adjustment, but it's also built around the same mechanics. A lot of people were freaking out saying, oh, this is not Gears. I'm gonna reserve judgment. I'm gonna wait till I get my hands on it. Even if I don't like the new wall bouncing, the story looks fun. That's all I care about, I guess. But it sounds to me like what I'm getting out of this, because some people are freaking out saying they're removing the wall bouncing. If you never played Gears, that's how you can tell if somebody's good or not, the way they wall bounce. It sounds to me like they balanced it and made it less OP. Because I do feel like sometimes with that wall bouncing shit, it gets to a point. Maybe they made it to where you can only wall bounce 2 or 3 times and there's like a cooldown or something like that. I don't know. I'll see when I get my hands on it, but it doesn't seem like it's being completely removed. It seems like they're balancing and tweaking that shit. As long as you don't remove active reload. I'm just glad Gears is back in the conversation. Real shit, real shit. And honestly, one of the reasons why Gears, too, to be fair before we move on, one of the reasons why Gears has become irrelevant is not just the stories are kind of meh, but the skill ceiling for Gears of War, like Gears of War Pros, they sit on this game all fucking day. So for new players, it's hard for them to get in. And it's due to the wall bouncing being so fucking broken. You just have somebody wall bouncing and ping ponging all over the place. You can never hit them. It's a little OP and cheap. So maybe they found a way to balance it to where you can do it a little bit, but you also gonna have to have more gun skill and positioning too. I think it should be a balance of positioning and gun skill, not just wall bouncing. It's just how they go about it. If it's bad, I'd rather have the old system. But if this new system is good, we'll keep it. We'll see. Let's play the game and find out. What I will say is I feel like when the reviews come out, they won't help determine whether or not this new multiplayer system is good or not, because game journalists tend to be fucking trash at games. And I'm going to be honest. I don't expect any game journalists, when the reviews come out, to talk about the wall bouncing. I expect game journalists to talk about the graphics, what they thought the story was like, and just briefly touch on the multiplayer. But I don't expect any journalist to understand high-level Gears. So unfortunately, I could be wrong, but unfortunately, I do feel like this is one of those games we, the people, are probably going to have to test for ourselves. Because most of them motherfuckers suck. They tweeted it, there's a setting where you can place the active reload bar in the corner where it used to be. Okay. Hipfire was also programmed horribly. They said they found a better way. Let's see what happens. Turns out group economics does work. Here on this stream, I preach, if you don't like something, vote with your wallet, don't buy it. And a lot of people continue to buy it and then get mad they get fucked. Well, we got some new empirical data that suggests if you stick with your neighbor, if you are your brother's keeper, we all benefit. Wow. Imagine if we took this knowledge and used it against the government. Game Pass lost millions of subscribers as a result of last year's controversial price hike, Xbox chief strategy reveals. Xbox Game Pass lost millions of subscribers following the fall 2025 price hike. I was one of them. Xbox, and I haven't gone back. Xbox chief strategy said, speaking to Chris Dring during the Game Business Live during Summer Games Fest, Ball has helped paint a picture of the consequences of a roughly 50% price increase for the service, plus the addition of Call of Duty to the lineup of available day one games. While the exact figure of remaining subscribers remains unclear, millions of lost users would mark a hefty dent in the 34 million subscribers announced by then Xbox CEO Phil Spencer, assuming that figure remained largely the same over the next 12 months. In a leaked memo this year, new Xbox CEO Asha admitted Game Pass has become too expensive for players, arguing the company needed a better value equation for the service. It's important to note that this April, this price hike, the new Call of Duty was removed from the service and the price was taken down. That's what you get. Hey, shout out to the gaming community. Y'all finally got something right. And you know what's funny? Because I said this shit, right? This is actually proof of what I was talking about with the Switch 2. You remember when they announced the Switch 2 and a lot of people were bitching about the price of the Switch and especially the games? And I said if nobody bought that Switch 2, within 3 months they would have dropped the price to a price we would have liked. And what happened? Y'all made the Switch 2 one of the best-selling consoles all time in the first 3 months, bro. They announced the price hike for Game Pass, and months later, they dropped the fucking price because they lost so much. People's like, fuck no, I can't do this shit, bro. Do it for everything. I get it. Game development is expensive, and they got to remove certain games off the Game Pass. Maybe they should come up with like a credit system or something like that where, you know, they drop the price of Game Pass down, right? And you get access to all the indie games and then maybe like 3 to 5 AAA games a year. You get like credits and you can use a credit to cash in on a AAA game or something. I don't know. They got to find some type of way to make this shit work, but it's a hard service. Not my job to figure out. Figure it out. He said, do it for 2K. Do it for 2K. Didn't they have a credit system before? I don't remember. I was late to Game Pass because I felt like early game. What sucks about Game Pass is early Game Pass was ass. Then years later, they started to hit their stride. And as soon as they hit their stride and they peaked at Expedition 33, then comes the price hike. Now they're back in the bottom and people are unsubscribing. So I was kind of late to it. No Blade is not canceled. Arcane artist confirms. Despite what you may have heard, Marvel's Blade, the Daywalker action game in development by Arcane, is not canceled. The proof of life came from Arcane's lead concept artist and assistant art director, Jean-Luc Monod, who delivered a short but pointed reassurance to fans on Twitter after the game missed its second Xbox showcase running. Let's get something straight. You should have known Blade was not going to be at this showcase because Gears was the focus. Blade is going the way they mostly highlighted Gears at the showcase. That's going to happen for Blade. Like Wolverine, there are certain games where this game needs its own little. At least it needs to dominate most of the showcase. You will know when this game's coming out because I promise you, there's going to be an Xbox showcase for Blade, and maybe some indie games on the side. So you should have known. I don't know why anybody expected this shit to be here because I think they made it pretty clear it was a Gears one. Blade got delayed because you ain't put nobody on. Right. So he tweeted in French. Can you translate that shit? What the fuck did I say? Yo, can you not? Can I translate that? Tell me you're alive, Arcane, please. It's important for my mental health. So somebody was asking him about it in French, and he said, "Let us cook." So yeah, it's alive. Oh, I didn't realize that was his response. I was thinking that was the dev. Shout out to the translation. So yeah, it's still alive. Concerns about the fate of Blade and Arcane as a whole is understandable, despite making some of the best immersive sims ever. Arcane has struggled to put a genuine hit on the board. Dishonored 2, despite its lineage, did not sell especially well, and Prey is a massively underappreciated gem. And the less said about Bethesda's imposed live service catastrophe, Redfall. Yeah, I feel like that's really what it is. They're taking their time with this shit because Redfall was such a dud and they didn't want to make this game, so they're trying to get it right, man. Where's that Wu-Tang game at? Listen, I'm not gonna say too much. All I'm gonna say about that game is I asked somebody about that game a few months ago because I asked the same question. Yo, where's that Wu-Tang game? I may know somebody. I asked them, where's the Wu-Tang game at? They said, I was like, okay. I wouldn't expect that game anytime soon. I was like, okay. Take what you will with that info. I was like, okay. Arena Net Boss says MMOs have stagnated and Guild Wars 3 will offer the genre something genuinely new. By the way, just for clarification, I'm not saying that game is canceled. I'm also not saying I know it's coming. I don't know. The answer is I don't know. Guild Wars 3 developer ArenaNet believes its upcoming MMO will offer something genuinely new to the genre, which believes it becomes stagnated. That I completely agree with. That's why I haven't touched an MMO since Black Desert Online. One of the biggest announcements at Summer Games Fest 2026 was Guild Wars 3, the sequel to the hugely popular Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2. Speaking of IGN and IGN Live, ArenaNet studio head Colin Johnson said Guild Wars 3 will follow in the footsteps of the predecessors by going against the grain in the MMO space. That most likely means there will not be any type of monthly bill, because that's what I liked about Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 1 came out in 2005 and was notable for not having a subscription fee at the time when most MMOs had one. Guild Wars 2 followed in 2012 with a unique approach to offering content called horizontal progression. In Guild Wars 3, they said, will offer something unique for MMOs once again. We feel like right now the genre that we make our game in, the MMO genre, and we're consistently heard that this from all of you too, that you feel like this genre is ready for something new and that it's stagnated, that we've all been playing the same game for the most part for over a decade, he said. And I think this is when ArenaNet is at its best, when we challenge ourselves and say, let's go solve for the problems and innovate. I agree. I feel like the MMO genre has not evolved since 2004 when World of Warcraft came out. And it's risky. It's a challenging thing to do. We could trip and fall flat on our face by trying to invent new ideas and then wrap our game around those. But I don't think the game genre will move forward unless people are willing to do that. And so we're going fearlessly charge forward and try a bunch of new ideas. And we really hope people love them. And we're gonna find out over the next couple of years. Guild Wars 2 was goated, man. So how will they achieve this? The devs spoke about the importance of the joy of movement, which we're pushing in Guild Wars 3. Ooh, movement. The developers hoping to bring some of the elements you traditionally find in action games into an MMO. I like that. With momentum playing a key role. In Guild Wars 3, your momentum transfers between all the different things you do, which should feel unique for an MMO given how static movement can often feel in other games in the genre. Elsewhere, Guild Wars 3's combat system sounds like it will be unique for an MMO, and given Guild Wars 3 is coming to console as well as PC, those action elements will be front and center. I would keep an eye on this game. This all ties into the idea that Guild Wars 3 will be an MMO for anyone and everyone. It's set 12,000 years before Guild Wars 1, just before the first Guild War breaks out, and just after one of the gods had been disposed. Due to this, all players are coming in on a relatively equal footing, given there's a small amount of recorded history before this timeline in the lore, so there will be plenty of mysteries to solve, what feels like something of a reset for the moment for Guild Wars. But beyond game mechanics and the plot, ArenaNet is completely rejecting subscription fees. And the battle passes for Guild Wars 3. While no subscription fee isn't particularly surprising given how the previous games have worked, no battle passes is certainly news at the time when so many games, MMOs included, have embraced them. You have to think about questions like that fundamentally from the very beginning as you construct your game, the dev said. And I think we have a very long history at ArenaNet again. When you start with solving for player problems and making games for players first, it forces us to ask a lot of those questions. How do we make a game that players can play as much or as little as they want? I think there's lots of challenges with the MMO space right now where there's a perception for players, and I'm sure many of you have felt this of like, hey, somebody tries to tell you go to play this next great MMO and your first reaction is, I don't have time for that. It's like a second job and you have to basically give up a chunk of your life to engage with many MMOs. That's facts, bro. That's facts. And I think that perception and solving for that perception is something that we've always wanted to continue to solve at ArenaNet. We started with no subscription fees. Our concept of horizontal progression where you can play our game for a while, take a break, go play other games. That's okay. We don't have anything that's holding you hostage to keep playing and then come back when you see something cool you want to play again. All of that inspiration and concept is being applied to Guild Wars 3 as well. It sounds like they're making something for the people, and I like that. I think there's, yeah, I've seen the Plague's Tale gameplay. It looks fire. I think there's become a modern version of the subscription that we've seen evolve over the last few years and even longer for that. And battle passes and paid battle passes, where it's basically a subscription kind of a hidden and wrapped with another stuff around it. We've challenged ourselves to ask the same question. Can we make a game like this that doesn't have a subscription fee and doesn't have a battle pass buried in it as well? Because we think players are sick of this too. So this will be a game, you can buy it, you can play it as much or as little as you want. We will respect our players' time and they'll love it. We'll have other stuff they can buy from us in the future, but we're not going to hold their time hostage. We want them to be able to go play other games. Translation, no battle passes, no subscription fee, but maybe like some skins in there, which, you know, I'm cool with. And I also like the idea of, like they said, hop in, play the game when there's new shit and you can leave. That's why, like, if you never played Guild Wars, great MMO. This is one of those ones I say, keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on it. I'm curious to see what they do with the formula for MMOs, because I agree with what he said. One of my problems with MMOs, especially as you get older, it's just hard to enjoy it because it feels like a job, bro. There's only so many packs of wolves I can fucking hunt, bro, you know? I've been playing Guild Wars 2 for a year now. It's a goated MMO. Yeah, if you never played it, you can still play it. It's still online. Clearly, they're making enough money to keep the servers online because this game has been around for a long time and it's still going. So I'm sleeping with one eye open for this joint. What else I got for you? And then last but not least, ending on a positive note, Street Fighter 6 has surpassed 7 million copies sold. Which just goes to show you how niche fighting games are, because the biggest fighting game in the world, you would think it had sold at least 10 million already. Nope. Only 7 million. Still good, but it's for a franchise that has a movie coming out this fall, you would think it sold at least 10 to 20 million already. Capcom announced Street Fighter 6 has now surpassed a whopping 7 million copies. Initially released in 2023, a Switch 2 port followed on the 5th of June as part of the console's launch lineup. While 7 million is a mighty impressive number, it is still yet to beat Street Fighter 5, which is the best-selling entry at 7.9 million. Oh, I mean, that's gonna beat it. This is what I feel like. I feel like this is, you're just trying to reach your word limit for the article. Street Fighter 5 had been out for like 10 years and it only sold 7 million copies, 7.9. It did 7 million in like a couple of years. It's gonna pass it, especially when because you know it's coming. At some point in the next year, they're probably gonna announce Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct Street Fighter 6 Volume 3, which will feature 2 new characters and 3 new shirts, and a sped up combat, and maybe the return of V-Trigger to piss off LTG, and it's gonna sell even more copies, bro. Yeah, Tifa's about to boost. Yeah, Tifa's about to boost the sales to 10 million, bro. It's going to break this shit, bro. We think it's highly likely, however, that Capcom can shift at least another 1 million units. The developer continues to support Street Fighter 6 and has just announced the Year 4 expansion, alongside confirmation that Final Fantasy XIV's Tifa will be added. Yep. Yeah, I think it'll pass it. Just a further reminder how fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Niche this genre